Am I the asshole for not cutting off my best friend after a freak accident happened while he was babysitting my daughter? I guess it just depends on what the freak accident is, OP. Last week, my 29 male best friend since childhood, also 29 male, babysit my 4-year-old daughter while me and my wife, Emily, attended her cousin's child-free wedding. He's my daughter's godfather and he loves her and she calls him uncle. He's also married with a daughter about her age, and I feel safe and completely trust him with her because he's genuinely a good guy and he'd literally take 100 bullets for me. Anyway, he took my daughter and his to go get them candy from our local store, and my daughter was excited. She ran outside to the car and got hit by a car. She ran outside to the car and got hit by a car. Thankfully, she's safe and she only broke her leg. I saw the video of it from the store's camera, and it was my daughter's fault for not listening to him. He called me almost immediately after calling the ambulance, and he was crying and blaming himself so much I barely understood what he was even saying. We obviously left the wedding and went straight to the hospital where my friend and his family were already there. He literally got on his knees in front of us and kept apologizing. I told him it was okay, she's fine and alive, but my wife was mad. My daughter was crying and in pain, but the doctors assured us that she'd be fine and there likely won't be any long-lasting complications or anything like that. And he said thankfully she'd be back to normal in a couple of weeks and that she's a tough little kid. My friend visited her every day in the hospital and even got her a bunch of gifts, and she loves them. My wife is still mad at him because she says that it's his fault for not paying attention. But I said it's just a freak accident, and if anything, it's our daughter's fault for running recklessly like that into the street. I've told her many times before that she shouldn't cross the road like that before making sure she sees no cars are coming. But she's just a kid at the end of the day. We both saw video. She ran outside and he was running right behind her before she was even hit. My wife wants me to cut him off even just for a little while, and I refuse to. I told her I wouldn't bring him home so she wouldn't see him for a while, but I'm not going to completely cut him off. He feels so bad about it even though it's not his fault, and I'm not going to punish him for it. My daughter is doing fine too. She's a strong and resilient kid and she still loves her uncle. So am I the asshole? No, OP, you are not the asshole. I understand why your wife is saying that. I don't think that she's always going to feel like this. Like, I feel like she's going to get over it. But right now it's still so fresh. And I think that she just needs somebody to blame. And so obviously the easier thing to do is to blame the adult. But now that we have got to the end of the video and you said that there is also video proof, you've seen him running after her immediately after she was running out and she got hit by the car. Even you said, OP, that you talked to your daughter multiple times about not running in the street, making sure that she looks both ways before crossing. You know, you did all the things as a parent. I agree, it wasn't your best friend's fault. And I don't think that you should cut him off either because it's not fair. He's very apologetic. He wasn't being neglectful when anything happened. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe your wife just needs some time to get over it because at the end of the day, her child is hurt. She doesn't give a fuck what your best friend is saying. It's his fault. I don't think it's going to be anything that you can say to her because she's just not in that space right now.